Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon everyone who sees this video, inshallah. My name is Kenny Bomer. I'm the author of the book Consider Islam, Disproving the Pages of Propaganda. I'm creating this video to help a Muslim sister that's been a revert, that she's a revert to Islam, and I'm creating this video to help her learn how to pray. And I told her, I promised her that I would do this, and so obviously, she doesn't know Arabic at this point, and so I want to make a point about this just briefly. Whether or not you've been a long-term revert to Islam and you've yet to learn Arabic or learn to recite the prayer in Arabic, or whether or not you're a new revert to Islam, just take one step at a time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to gauge our intentions, so He knows the sincerity of our heart. He knows our intentions. Says that He's closer to us than our own jugular vein, so He knows our intentions. He knows you don't know Arabic, but He also knows that you accept Him as the one and only God, and you accept the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, as the final servant and the seal of all prophets. So you're in good shape right there, alhamdulillah. As a matter of fact, in regards to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he began receiving the revelation of the Quran, he actually sent envoys to different people around the area, different tribes of people, and he sent envoys that spoke the dialect or the language of the people that he sent them to, so that they could propagate Islam and share Islam with people that weren't of Arab descent, or they didn't speak Arabic. They went to different tribes and different peoples to share Islam. So in this particular video, I'm actually going to focus on preparing for the prayer and going to Wudu, going to the ablution, cleansing yourself before the prayer. And so once again, we're only going to focus on the Arabic, on the English. We're not going to talk about the Arabic right now. Take one step at a time, inshallah. And so let's get into it. So you begin the process of preparing for the prayer with your intentions, right? You're already acknowledging ahead of time that the prayer is coming up, so you're preparing yourself for the prayer. And as you go to the prayer, there's a hadith which states, the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, that states for every step that you take towards the ablution, going to cleanse yourself, one step is a blessing, and another step is a removal of some minor sins, some small sins. So that's a great blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Because He's gauging our intention. He knows that we're going to the prayer, and the blessings already begin to accumulate, and that's beauty. That's alhamdulillah. We praise be to Allah. We should be very, very grateful and very, very thankful for that, and make us want to go to the prayer. And so we'll talk about other things, the 5 prayer times and those things as we proceed with the next video. Making these videos short so that we cover one issue at a time. And inshallah, and I encourage you to share these videos so they can help others, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept my efforts to help other people learn to recite the prayer in just English for the time being. Take one step at a time. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me for any mistakes that I might make in the process, and accept my efforts for the day of judgment, inshallah. So, once again, you want to start with your intention as you're going to the ablution. Okay, so you want to go to the ablution and going to cleanse yourself, and you want to say, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, I bear witness there's no God other than Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is His final servant and the seal of all prophets. And you kind of want to say this over and over again. You want to say, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. Oh Allah, please forgive me, have mercy on me, as you're going through the process of cleansing yourself. And you want to begin, and before I begin, start this process, if you notice the banners back here actually reversed on the video. I don't know if we'll be able to correct that at some point, but this is my left arm. This is actually my left arm, believe it or not. So you want to start by cleansing your left arm, right? So this is my left arm. I know it appears differently in the video because it's reversed, but this is my left arm, I assure you. And so you want to start by saying, once again, in the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful, I bear witness there's no God other than Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is His final servant and the seal of all prophets. And you want to cleanse your hand and your arm up to your elbow. You want to do this about 3 times. Turn the water on just a little bit. You don't want the water to just be gushing out. And the reason for this is because many people across the earth, they have a shortage of water. They may not have any water at all. And we can talk about another form of ablution, that you could actually use dirt or touch a tree, touch the grass, something that Allah has created. If you don't have water, you can also go through these same steps that I'm talking to you about by touching the clean dirt, clean soil, or something that Allah has created, trees or grass or something of that nature. That's so keep that in mind. But you want to turn on the water just a little bit, just enough to do what you need to do. cleanse your left arm. This is my left arm, believe it or not, despite what it looks like in the video. And cleanse it up to the elbow. Then you want to cleanse your right arm up to the elbow. Do the same thing. Then you want to take some water into your mouth. Cleanse your mouth out. You want to do this 3 times. Then you want to take some water into your nose and cleanse your nose out at least 3 times to get the mucus out of there. Then you want to cover your whole face with water. Then you want to go to your ears and make sure you put your fingers in your ears somewhat and just kind of cleanse yourself up. And then wipe your hands over your head. Then you want to cleanse one foot. Starting with your left foot. This is my left side, despite the video. This is my left side. So you want to cleanse your left foot up to the ankle. Then you want to cleanse your right foot up to the ankle. And so once again, you want to be saying, in the name of Allah, bear witness there's no God other than Allah. This is the Shahada in English. In the name of Allah, bear witness there's no God other than Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his final servant, the seal of all prophets. That's actually the Shahada in English. So we say this over and over and over again. So, okay. So now we've cleansed ourselves. You want to make sure you go to the prayer dressed modestly. Men are supposed to be covered at least from the navel to the knee. Women are supposed to be covered entirely. You don't want to go to the prayer dressed scantily. Go ahead and cover yourself, even if you're in your own home. Primarily, this modest dress is for the congregational prayer, so you're not a distraction to other people. So you want to go ahead and dress yourself modestly, and then you're ready for the prayer. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept my efforts to explain this portion of preparing for the prayer for the wudu and the ablution. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase us all in knowledge. May He accept my efforts for the day of judgment. Forgive me for any mistakes that I might have made in the course of this video. La ilaha illallah wa shadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. I bear witness there's no God other than Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his final servant, the seal of all prophets. Once again, this is the part 1. Alhamdulillah.